Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's just get right into it. The last videos I've been doing is my glow up series. If you're new, I am working from the inside out. I am elevating everything in my life, from my cam career to hair, skin, nails, fitness, health, wealth, wellness, everything. We are elevating this year. So 2025 and the rest of 2025, since we are now more than halfway through the year, just all about elevating everything and being the best version of myself and showing up consistently. And in every single video, I'm going to say the word consistently, and that is our key word to use. Today, I'm really going to focus on cam. My journey to number one. I want to be number one. You know what? I'm going to be Delulu in my manifestation and my dreams and my goals, and I'm going to put it out in the atmosphere and the universe. I want to be number one. I don't get jealous, but I envy, and I'm extremely driven and want something so bad that I'm going to do anything I can to get there. So I'm finally locked in, as they say. So this is my journey to number one. This is elevating. I want to have 7 figures. I just really want to elevate everything in my life and really step up the notch. So this is just the journey to getting there, getting to 7 figures. Like, let's be Delulu. Like, we're doing it. We are getting our goals. I have my manifestation list. I keep that private to myself. A lot of my goals and dreams that I have, and checking them off the list. And I do a new one every year. I evaluate it. I look at it daily. So let's talk about frustration, motivation, determination, not quitting, not giving up, and all of the things in between. Again, I have a Patreon link below, and I want to form a cam community over there where we can talk. It's a safe place. We can celebrate wins, celebrate loses, and everything in between. So make sure you check that out, guys. And yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm going to start with, I have talked about before, hours, shifts, doing 24 hours, really pushing myself. And something that I just realized yesterday when I was trying to do a 24-hour shift and pushing myself when Mother Nature called, I was not blessed with a good time of the month. I have really bad cramps. I am needing to be in fetal position probably the first 2 days. So I was really going through it. I really pushed myself, and it was too much. And at the end of the day, when I was going on to log back in, I was just done, defeated. I was slow. It was slow for me. It wasn't my worst day, but it definitely wasn't my best day. So I was feeling very defeated, very worn out, why the heck did I do that? So I am now backtracking, and I'm now back to my what I think works and what I'm just going to stick to. So what I'm going to stick to, and I have a planned out schedule now for myself and my hours, because this is my full-time job. The only other thing that I do is I do take care of my dad. My parents have a business. I do behind the scenes. So I really can put my all into this career. So anyways, I have the time to dedicate. So with that being said, I'm not going to push for 24-hour shifts. That's cool. It worked for some girls and really got them ahead. But they also said that it really drained them. And I did notice that, like, once they were doing the 24-hour shifts, they were taking days off the next day and maybe 2 or 3 days off. So I don't want to do that. I want to be consistent. This is my cam career. This is my goal. This is not a side hustle. This is not, I want to make fast money. This is like my career. This is it. I'm locked in. So with that being said, I really want to focus on 6, 8, 13. Those are my key numbers. So in my regular days, my every single day, my goal is to get between 6 and 8 hours. Whether you guys want to do it in 2 different shifts, or one long one, or however you want to do, I do think it is very key to do 2 shifts, where like I have my night shift is where it's at. That's me. I'm honed in at night. So that's where I'm going to take the chunk of my hours and my energy. And then I do a check-in shift. Like I like to call a check-in shift. I will talk more about this on my Patreon, but that's where I'm just like going to check in, say hi. It can be any time between morning, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, whatever. That one I keep short. I've never had success in the afternoon, in between times, but that's, everyone is different. But that's just what works for me. So with that being said, I'm going to stay consistent every single day. I'm not taking a day off. If I do want to take a rest day, let's just say Friday, I want to not put in the hours, but I want to check in. I'm just going to do 2 little quick and check-in shifts, boom, boom, be done for the day. And that's like my rest day, active, let's just say a working active rest day. So that's what I'm doing now. So I can stay consistent with my hours. I don't want to burn out. If there's a contest, I'm going to save my energy and do a little bit longer of a shift. I'm not going to like stress my body and myself out. If I'm busy, I will stay online and work the room and get the bag, right? If I'm not, I'm going to put in my hours and I'm going to get offline and say, I did my hours. I can be happy with that. So that's what I've shifted in my hours and trying to do camathons or anything like that. I don't think it's realistic to do 24-hour shifts. I think burnout is real. And I just don't want to do that to my body, myself. And I think in the long run, in the end game, getting on every day, sticking to those shifts, and those hours is what's gonna help me in the long run instead of burning myself out, if that makes sense. So the next thing I want to talk about is having set goals, and you want to work towards something. That's what's going to drive you to stay online. And when you are slow and your mind starts drifting, make sure you like get up, stretch, do something cute, and just really shift your mind focus. I now have a magical little folder here with a bunch of stuff that I am working on. I am now printed everything out for myself because I'm just like a visual person. So I have a game plan, a schedule, things that I'm working on, goals that I'm working on. I'm also really trying to focus on getting everyone to favorite me, turn on notifications. I think that's really important, so they'll get notified when you're online every time you log in and be like, wow, she is just getting on every day. She's not missing a beat. I think that's really important to focus on, instead of like focusing on like, I need to make $1,000 this shift, or I need to make $3,000 this week. Okay. Take that out of your head and be like, I need to do 40 hours this week. That's my goal. I want to hit 40. I'm going to be consistent all week. I've got everything planned. There's one contest day. I'm going to try to feel my room out. I'm going to put my 8 hours in. If I'm busy, I'm going to stay on, ride the wave. Okay. That's how like I'm shifting my head now. I'm not focusing on money. I'm not focusing on my slow shift or week or month or whatever it is that you're dealing with. I'm just going to focus on, before you go to bed, I like to have my nighttime affirmations, and then like, so I'll say like, I showed up, I put in the work. And in the long run, you know, it's like working out, right? You show up every day, you're not seeing the work, but you know, in the long run, if you keep doing this day in, day out, building the habits, going to the gym, doing this, eventually you're going to see the results. If you're not, then you're doing something wrong and you need to go to your doctor. But And you know, in the grand scheme of thing, if you are showing up every day, doing your best, building these little habits, it is going to pay off at the end of the day. So that's what I'm focusing on. This is my road to number one. I'm going to be Delulu. I want to be number one. I want to really stand out on the crowd. I know I have what it takes. I know that my personality and what I offer is unique, that I bring to the table, and I need to just fake it till you make it, ladies and gents, and fake it till you make it. Freaking log on there like you're number one. Log on there like you are the shit. You're the bitch, you're the thing, you're the it. Everybody wants you. Everybody's, you know, lusting after you. Everyone's chit-chatting about you. Like, oh my gosh, have you seen this new girl? Blah, 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 blah. Another thing that I'm working on too is I'm switching up my pictures. I'm getting new pictures. That is very important. If you haven't done that in a while, take some time, get some new profile pictures, get some new pictures on your profile. If you haven't done that, so that will help too. So my thing that I'm working on, and I know, is my confidence, because I was skinny, gained weight. Now I'm like not where I want to be, but I like have put the work in that I need to start just taking a breath and realizing that, show off my hard work and everything that I've done, and really lean into that and lean into my confidence. I lost my confidence along the way somehow, and so I'm really working on faking it. Really. And someone wrote in my comments on YouTube, and it really woke me up, was like, you're so confident, and I'm like, girl, I am not. So I must be doing a good job faking it somehow, because I lost my confidence a long time ago, trying to get it back. I'm trying to own the room. I used to be that way. I used to, like, you know, all eyes on me, not the conceited way, but like just very confident with myself. And that's what I'm trying to now fake on camp, like being that confident girl. I am number one, really visualizing me. I don't want to say top girls' names. I don't want to, like, for my site or anybody's site, but I do envy them. And so I'm trying to, like, see myself in that number one spot and ahead of them. And, like, it's not about beating them. It's about my own journey. And, like, that's my goal and my dream. And, like, you know, being financially stable and having the life that I dream of, and taking care of my family, and, you know, not having that stress, and like being able to enjoy this job more, which has happened to me in the last 2 years, where I can now like sit back and enjoy and like not stress. I'm not saying I don't. I stress just like you guys when it's slow, and it's hard not to, but I'm trying to shift my mindset to, I'm putting in the hours, it's going to pay off. I don't know when, I don't know how, but the universe is already writing that paycheck. The paycheck is already yours. It's going to be cashed, right? So there's your little affirmations for you. So with that being said, I think with Cam is, I think girls see success and the money you can make and the potential. I mean, there is potential out there to be a multi-millionaire. There are, and we've seen it. We've all seen some of the tips that the girls get, the biggest tips. And, but again, they're not floating by. It wasn't by accident. They put in the work, they put in the hours, and I can't say that enough. This job is not easy. This job is very hard. That's why I wanted to do my Patreon, to grow a community. That's why I wanted to do YouTube, to not only hold myself accountable in this journey to the top and to 7 figures and to number one. And I am number one, 7 figures in the bank. Okay. But it's very tough. It's not easy money. You are not going to jump on Cam and think you're going to get that 100,000 credit tip. or that $12,000 day or whatever it is. It comes in time, it comes with hard work, it comes with putting in the hours. And it's like, what frustrates me the most is like in my everyday life, like no one understands my job, like they don't get what I do. They think cam is something that really it isn't, and they don't understand how hard it is, and they're like, oh, you're putting in all these hours, you must be, you know, making millions. And it's like, it takes time, it takes hard work, it takes hours. That's why my social life is not so social, because I am putting in the work, because I know at the end of the day this is going to pay off, and that's what I want more than anything in this world, is to have that success and to come on my YouTube channel one day and be like, beaches, we are number one, we got the bag, the Birkin is in the bank. But you know what I mean. So again, if you're new, guys, don't give up. If you are someone like me, where your cam career was like been like this, but now you're ready to go full time, we all know it takes time, we all know it takes consistency, and we all know it takes hours, and building a fan base and client base. So hang in there. We all know that like every top girl on that page has had slow days, slow shifts, slow months, slow weeks. But the one thing that she did do is not give up, put in the hours, and kept going with consistency. So we know those are the key little ingredients to making this all come to fruition. So hang in there. We got this. Do your affirmations. Rewire that brain, because I know yesterday I was feeling very, very, very defeated and I'm hormonal. So I was really going through it yesterday, and I really just shifted my energy, shifted my focus, and regrouped. And so that's what I'm working on. Again, in the description, my links are there. If you want to become a model on my site, you can click the link, fill that out. Once you fill out that application, you can let me know or the site know, and I can hook you up with my coaches if you want to go that route. It is free through the site if you work on the site. So let me know. My work email is down there. I try to answer you guys the best that I can, fast as I can. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, my Patreon's down there. I'm trying to post a video a week on there as well, and going a little more in depth, building that community, as well as there's a chat over there that we all can communicate and grow. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.